Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another one of these little updates on cryptocurrency. Today, we're just going to give a rundown on how are we doing with the 10 for 10. The idea behind the 10 for 10 is that you can get into cryptocurrency with a little bit of money and turn it into a lot of money. So the idea is we take 10 coins, we put $10 in each coin, and we let them ride with our take profit, stop loss, so forth in that month. We target 10% of the per trade, and if we hit all 10 trades, that'll give us a 50% return in 1 month. That is crypto returns, and that's what I have done. That's what I do, and it is free to do this and follow along. There is a Telegram link in the description box below that you can click and join for free that I just started. So there's no one in there yet, so you'll be the first one. For right now, it's free, so go ahead and join it. But you can go back and look at the last posting that I did, and you'll be able to see that this is not fictitious and that it's live streamed, and this is the true update. The first one is Sol. You can see this is where we took our position. You can see that we targeted over here. You can see right here, we targeted 10%. We hit the 10% on the money. Therefore, we weren't allowed to put our stop loss there because as soon as it broke down, you can see that we put the stop loss there and we got stopped out at 10%. So we're out of Sol. We're waiting on the next entry. If you do want to have the entries again, the Telegram group will give that. So we're 1 for 1. Here is XRP. You can see that XRP. We took the position, went out of profit, in the profit, out of profit, and now we are in profit. And you can see that we're probably 1% or 1.5% into profit. Looks like we're going to come up here and test this EMA before we get rejected and start coming back down. But looks good for the 10% that we're targeting, and we're still in this one for right now. Loon is doing absolutely fantastic for us. We did get into Loom. We were able to put our stop loss there, so we do have a stop loss on Loom right now at the 10%, and we move it down as the percentage goes. So right now we can see that our stop loss is right there because we only want to give up half of our stop loss. Let me do that for you. Let me get this box out of the way. You can see that our stop loss is right there. And let's go ahead and mark it so you can see it. It is marked on the Telegram, and that is our stop loss right there. And if we do get stopped out, we are going to see how many percentage we're going to be making. If we do get stopped out, we're right at 12.31% if we get stopped out. We could get stopped out. The indicators are really pushing down, so I don't think we're going to get stopped out. We're going to try to hit that 50% target because that's our ultimate goal, is to hit that 50% target on each coin, though sometimes it just doesn't happen. Sometimes we end up having bags, but that's where we're at right now with Luna, and we're at 12.31%. Guaranteed 12.31%. This is ADA. We were in profit. We were thinking about stopping out at 4% or 3.4%, but we decided to let it hold it, and now we're right in profit, just a little bit into profit. But the indicators are pointing down, so we'll probably get to the 10%. So we're still holding that one right now. AVAX, we're in profit on this one too. Just barely in the profit again. This is the 7th day of the month, so we got quite a bit of ways to go. But it sold off pretty hard on us, and we're just going to wait this one out also. But we're in profit, so all of them are going to be in the profit. This is the Shiba Inu, or however you say it. You can see that we're in profit right now. We're probably right at 3% in the profit. Again, this one looks like it's going to try to push up and try to test that EMA and our triangle breakout, and before we head back down. Whoever created this indicator is amazing. This is one of the best indicators on there, and these two are just my custom indicators. Let's see, this is Matic MATIC. You can see that we're in the profit on this one also. And again, this one looks like we already came against that resistance. This is a bullish or a bearish flag, and you can see that this one's going to head back down also. This is Crow. Crow is right at 3 to 3.5% profit right now. We're riding that that trend line right there. Probably going to come up and hit that EMA before we start heading back down. We do have a divergence, a bearish divergence. You can clearly see a bearish divergence down there. That means that we're probably going to head back up and try to test that EMA before we start heading back down. But it looks like we're going to hit all of our profits. LTC, this is Litecoin. Let's see how much we're in the profit. We are right at 4% right now. We almost hit our 10%. We got down to 8%, but we didn't close out the position because everything's selling off. So if it does bounce back up for us, it's no big deal. But we were at 8%. We are right now sitting at 4%, and everything's pushing down. So we're not too worried about that one. Here's Link. Link went against us right off the bat, which was kind of weird, but it got the push up got ate up by the sell off too. So right now we're in profit. We're probably about 2.5–3% in the profit on there. And then you could just write it down. You could put a stop loss at the break even if you choose to. I personally don't, but you could do that if you chose to. But we're looking good to hit our 10%. Again, it's only the 7th of the month, so. Well, that's the last one. Last one was Link. So that is the update for this. It will be posted on the on TradingView and YouTube. If you want to have free signals, go ahead and join the Telegram group because right now it's free.